first, we want to really make sure that we acknowledge Bemidji State, and we'll probably have some questions on them, but what they've done this year that no one else could do. Everybody was splitting all year long, and them putting together a streak that, I think no losses in 11, one time maybe in that 11-game span, and pulling away. I think winning the league by 9 points, 3 games. I can see where there's talk here about that team being a team of destiny. I get that. So there's a lot of excitement. So I want to congratulate them. And, they went through a lot in the first half, Luft being out, Scholl being out. But they stuck with it, and Wright gave them some good games in goal and kept them close. And then when they got healthy, Tom and his staff did a great job. So full respect for them and for what they've done. A little bit about our team, probably things in similar to Bemidji. There's growth throughout the year. We knew we had to get better in some areas. I think we were probably picked to win the league this year by default. As soon as we found out that we had our All-American goaltender back, I think that kind of, without looking at maybe some of the areas that we needed to get better at, that put a target on us right away. And I think I believe a little bit in our locker room that held us back in some ways, that the players felt that they were letting people down, and they were putting internal pressure on themselves. We had a talk maybe a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago, whatever it was, and that was kind of discussed a little bit, and it was really what we just needed to do is emerge, and I think a big part of that was probably through attrition, through some injuries and things, where our defense was forced to grow, and we didn't really have any defense that we could keep experimenting with. Try to forward here or there, try back there to try to help it, but our defense emerged, and I think getting the puck to some very talented forwards helped us. Our transition game improved, our D-zone cover, our confidence. Blake got better based on being able to have a little bit better defensive core in front of him, and probably within our group, the biggest thing we had is the guys sitting right next to me here, the leadership we had, primarily the senior class. This group has been incredible. They've been to the national tournament out of their 3 years. But how they've handled the team and taken a leadership role and really managed our direction. They've been our rudder. So without this group of seniors and the 2 guys sitting next to me, I don't think we're sitting here right now. So.
Thanks, Coach. If you guys are on the Zoom and want to raise your hand, first we're going to go to the room with any questions for the student athletes.
I guess, Ryland, I'd like to ask you, it seemed like the Bowling Green series down in Ohio was kind of the turning point here late in the season for this team. Not to put you on the spot, can you figure out any change of the way the team has played that has lent itself to scoring more goals and maybe playing a little bit of a faster game and cleaner game?
Yeah, that Bowling Green series was a big one for us. It was coming off a bye week, so we kind of went back to basics and went back to work and kind of reworked our structure a little bit and taught some things, and we created a lot more offense off the rush from that week and in late games, and we keep on improving each game. We also had a lot more ozone time, where we were making plays and finding people in the slot and getting good shots and getting into the net and getting those rebounds.
Coach, you said something in your opening statement about how Bemidji could kind of feel like a team of destiny in this sense. Do you guys get that sense too if you come out of this game with a win, knowing like you had that crazy second game against Bowling Green and another crazy game last weekend, and if you do win this game, you would effectively end that winning streak? So would that team of destiny feeling keep carrying over to you guys then?
I think I was commenting more on kind of the things that I'm hearing out of this community, which is the excitement in this community. I'm not a gimmick guy. You get in the game. My job is to try to keep things as straightforward as possible and just give guys information that they can process and try to help them, and then stay in the background as much as I can during the game. So I'm not a gimmick guy. Hopefully the best team wins, and hopefully the best team has success in the national tournament. I just think it's exciting. Those storylines are exciting for the people of this community, yourself and others in this community to, I think I read somewhere that it was last time they hosted a championship game was 2009 or something, is that right? Which would have been like College Hockey America days or something?
Last time they won both regular season.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So I was more for the excitement that's within this community. I think that's great. We've had that before and hosted the championship game, and every storyline's a good one. I was trying to give you a little bite there.
Trent, you have a question for one of the student athletes?
I got a question for Coach. Coach, I mean, just 4.4 goals scored over these last 7 games. You've seen a big offensive uptick. What do you feel like has been kind of the key to getting the offense going here, just kind of, towards the end of the season and then here in the postseason?
I think that was for me. I think Moser said it perfectly. I think that week off helped, where the players could, kind of just take a breather, and refocus themselves. And I think we just as Moser said, got back to some of the basics. And then I think some guys just showed how much just started gaining confidence. Things start happening, and you grip the stick a little looser. There's a lot of talent. We've been saying that, but the forwards had to get the puck, and I think our defense have done a much better job of getting the forwards the puck and being able to read forechecks and spending less time in our zone. And again, Ryland hit on those topics. More time in the offensive zone, good special teams, good power play has resulted in goals.